Welcome friends, it's Ray. Thank you so much for joining me today. In this video, I want to show you a few of the many ways that I use white paper scraps. If you're like me, you've got a lot of them.
I'm determined to use some of these scraps. These are left over for making card bases or card panels. And I have a lot of them. They're this looks like it's about 1 inch. And so I tried to pull from my scrap bin all those that were about the same width. And let's see.
Now let's work some magic on these scraps. Do you save your white paper scraps? Let me know in the comments if you found creative ways to use all of the scraps that you save. We'll have several more videos where I use my white paper scraps. And here I am cutting some of my scraps down to 1/2-inch strips, and then I have some that are 1-inch strips. I've cut a piece of inexpensive vellum to 4 by 5 1/4, and am just placing my strips on those on that vellum, starting with the 1/2-inch strip, and then I am using a piece of Gina K Masking Magic that is 1/8 of an inch, and placing that between each strip. Just so that I get the spacing the way I want it. And I will continue down my panel until I am done. And the order in which I'm placing my scraps, as I said, 1/2 inch, starting with a 1/2 inch, then I'm going with a 1 inch, next a 1 inch, and then I'll switch back to the 1/2 inch, and then a 1 inch and a 1 inch. I am using pattern paper and some other items from the Simon Says Stamp July card kit as I make these cards. And this is what my panel looks like before I trim it down, using a paper towel to remove excess glue, and then I will trim this down. I trim my panel down to 4 by 5 1/4. I am making A2 cards today that measure 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I've cut 2 extra blanks for my sentiments and am affixing them to the back of my sentiments using liquid glue. And yes, I did use my scraps to stamp and cut these sentiments out of. And now I am using liquid glue to affix my focal panel to my card mat, and just placing glue on the back of the vellum where my cardstock has been placed, and then I will affix that to my mat. And here I'm bringing in some cardstock pieces from the Simon Says Stamp kit, And we'll place that in the center of my panel. I added foam tape to the back of my sentiment to elevate and give dimension there. Well, my leaf fell off, so I'm just going to place both separately on my panel. Here I'm figuring out the placement of my leaves and then my sentiment. I've partially released the release tape or paper on the back of my double-sided tape, added a little liquid glue just so that I have room to make any shifting tweaks and then commit this to my card base. And then I will bring in some embellishments from the kit, and those are gold stars, and add those to my panel.
So here's a look at all of the cards I made using this design to turn my scraps into Beauts.
And the panel on my craft card mat is cut smaller because I wanted to give you the option with a larger border. Let me know in the comments which color combo you like best. For me, I think it's this turquoisey green. The card I made on camera is my fave. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked the video, and if not a subscriber, will subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Until next time, good day, friends.